May, what are you feeling as we move deeper into May? For me, I am feeling like May is such a powerful transformational portal. This is what I'm seeing as I look out into the world, as I'm sitting there with my clients and we are undertaking those journeys and those consultations. You know, this is feeling like a moment where the old version of you starts to fall away with such momentum, and the version you were always meant to be begins to rise. Like the phoenix from the ashes, you are alchemizing, and deeply so, in readiness to break through another layer to become the beautiful butterfly you have always been destined to be. And how that is showing up, I'm seeing so many people, including myself, have like coughs, clearing their throat blocks, even even losing their voice. And if you've noticed over the last sort of 6 weeks or so within my videos, I've had that been going on, and I'm seeing it. I was at a beautiful sound journey only a few weeks back with some dear friends over at Divine Light, incredible space, and that was a theme within that space. The people that come together, there was so much of that happening, you know. So we are seeing all of that unravel. It's like losing your voice to find your true voice. And if you are experiencing this, what is it you have not been able to express? Maybe you've just not been able to express yourself. Or another way of putting this is, who or what is denying your voice? Where are the agent Smiths in your life? For those of you that are thinking, what the frick? Go out and check my video, The Agent Smith Effect. So if you're sitting there going, what is Agent Smith? Head out onto YouTube, go and check out my video, The Agent Smith Effect. Now, if this is happening, this is such a powerful invitation for you to reclaim your own voice. And with love and tenderness, give yourself the permission to speak. Okay, regardless of being heard. Now, another theme that is tumbling through my awareness at this time and being very much nudged from the unseen is to really look at what is real. And that's across the board. Okay, that is absolutely across the board what is real. Okay, it's almost like a very powerful question for this time. What is real? Who is real? What is real? There may be like a very surreal energy that is moving in the air in May. So practice discernment. What is real? Practice discernment. This time, this energy around that can also feel like it has a layer of unpredictability, almost a sense of chaos, disruption, people, situations throwing a spanner in the works. a crossing of usual agreed upon boundaries. And the shadow side of that can mean like manipulation, or you being encouraged or coerced into something that is not in your best interest. So discern, feel, know. Try not to let this take over. Try to drop into here when you ask that question. What is real? And if you're feeling that you are being manipulated or being encouraged or coerced into something that is not in your best interest, remember you're feeling it. Just rewind there. What I was saying was, if you're feeling, all right, so it is, you know, it's trying to feel the energy behind the words, the energy behind the actions, okay, seeing the puppeteer behind the screen. Okay, so it's about feeling into, and if you're feeling that something's off, pause, take a moment, sit on it, sleep on it, let it just move through you so you can discern. Remember, we move at 1,000,000 miles an hour within this world. Pausing can allow us to really understand and know what is going on within that situation. And once again, you're given the opportunity to use your voice. This is all interconnected. It is freaking amazing. And the positive side of that can be this energy around what is real. The positive side of it can be that it challenges or disrupts authority, especially those with service to self. The shaking up of those authority figures within our lives, or those that claim authority over our lives. From bosses to family dynamics, and the continued melting down of larger organisations that are rooted in manipulation and control. In fact, you may see some of that becoming tighter as we move forwards. As the grip loosens, it's an attempt to reclaim control. Same with unhealthy relationships and dynamics in your life. As you begin to break free of that cocoon, you find this, you start to rise up and become that butterfly that you've always destined to be. It's like that energy can come in and try, Agent Smith, can try to just clip your wings or create chaos or create disruption or throw a spanner in the works to try and re-establish that control dynamic. So powerful. The other theme that I'm absolutely seeing move through this month, and I saw it with someone I sat with last night, is gold beginning to kind of build into the auric field. Gold, seeing gold, and flashes of light, okay? Presences and movement out of the corner of the eye as this veil continues to dissolve. More contact is being felt, seen, and known to be there. Really good friends of mine, they were talking about those that I collaborate with at Divine Light, Gordon and Lucia. Gordon was talking about seeing this flash of light. I know with my dear friend Matt, many years ago, we saw this flash of light in the room, and Gordon was saying that whenever he's experienced a flash of light, a timeline jump has occurred, to the point that he experienced this flash of light and then received a reply to an email that he did not write that morning. So he received this reply to an email that he did not write that morning. Timeline jump. There's this oddity around time, seeing things out the corner of the eye, flashes of light, okay, or a sense of even losing time or gaining time. And alongside all of that, hearts are literally being cracked open. This again feeds into the themes I've been expressing for a while now around rupture and breakthrough. You're getting this kind of rupture in his heart being absolutely broke open. You know, almost like, you know, if you have been somebody that has been really kind of guarding that heart or protecting yourself at that level, you may find like a dissolving or your heart absolutely being cracked open. You know, again, we're talking about here rupture and breakthrough, or, you know, emotion that you have been kind of like really holding back, and it's just absolutely as if the floodgates have opened, or you find yourself crying a lot. This is because this at this time is absolutely purging, being cracked open. Heart energy is absolutely revealing itself in the most powerful of ways at this time. I think the key is slowing down enough to feel. Okay, slowing down enough to feel, because when we're moving through time, as my good friend says, as we're moving through time, in a way what we're doing is we're numbing ourselves. Okay, so we're distracting ourselves by being busy and over busy. But as we slow down, or we are in a way being forced to slow down, there is this sense of time, not stilling, but there is a stall, like, you know, like a car stalls. There is this feeling of that happening to time. So as that takes hold, just a feeling, as that takes hold, we slow down enough, we begin to feel. And alongside that, we can also receive. Okay, slowing down is key to be able to feel and also to receive. Soulful connections being made and even discovered. Okay, cosmic collisions, the unseen talk about cosmic collisions at that level. Relationships either ending or also being alchemized, yet the process of which is like turning everything inside out. That's brutal, yet rupture always leading to breakthrough. And if that is the case, and if you're experiencing that, it's because those involved, so if you're seeing a relationship being completely alchemized, and in that process being turned inside and out, and then it absolutely moving into a place of deeper harmony, it's because those involved have had the heart, courage and truth to do the work. But also alongside that, if you're not exactly where you're meant to be, there is this feeling of that cosmic crowbar still at work out there. You know, and if you are alchemizing that relationship and turning it from the inside out, you know, you are doing the work. And it's because, you know, you both have been involved with heart and courage to do that work, and therefore you are shifting and you are transforming together. It's like a cosmic restart and an upgrade at some level playing out in the relationship, and then seeing the wonder of the world and also feeling really alive. You know, that is heart healing on a very deep level, and that really will accompany this time for sure. I have no doubts about that. Also, huge sways of serendipity at work at this time, and people literally falling in love. Really, really beautiful. That's this sense of us dropping into this heart space and everything that comes with that. And also long-term healing breakthroughs. If you've kind of been working on an emotional aspect, a physical aspect, this sense of breakthroughs, you know, the final strands of long-time healing will be receiving a really big push this month. So if you've been feeling the need to release something quite major in your life, this month there is such a supportive energy. It is like the cosmic crowbar. As Spirit said, the cosmic furniture of our lives is being realigned, reshuffled and changed, and with it comes this momentum. So it is this feeling of a very supportive energy at work, pushing us through that breakthrough. You know, it's almost like that energy pulling off a band-aid. And usually that can be preceded by a major contraction of energy as well. So you get this expansion, this breakthrough, and then there's a need and requirement to almost cocoon and hold yourself. So you might find the need of sleeping more, a feeling of just wanting to be still. It could then precede a feeling of just wanting to be out there in the world, that expansion, and then the expansion can move into a sense of wanting to slow down and cocoon, you know, and just know that that feels as if that is a rhythm and flow for this time. And it's about allowing yourself to feel all of it, and be aware that a breakthrough is often on the other side. So how we navigate this time is give yourself some time and quietness. You know, truth isn't found in noise, nor is becoming. It's only found in the silence. Silence holds a frequency, and within that frequency is absolute pure potential, because within the silence and stillness you allow yourself to absolutely come back home, to recalibrate, to gather, to be and become. It's not empty, and it's not the absence of sound, it's the presence of stillness. Silence is the field where change is absolutely cultivated and seeded. So give yourself some time, and remember, the world isn't separate from us. It's a mirror. And as a great teacher and bright light in this world says, silence is not avoidance. Silence is the space where true knowing rises, where being precedes doing. We live in a world where there is so much doing and not enough being. So where being precedes doing, where alignment precedes action. And that's the other thing. We're living in a time where Spirit is saying that with all these timeline jumps, it isn't about so much about predicting, it's about navigating. Okay, and what we need to do is just keep moving into alignment. As we keep moving into alignment, we will move into our higher timeline. You know, we don't save the world by speaking louder. We harmonize the world by becoming the truth we are here to experience. So speak, share, allow your voice to be heard, yet never ever stop returning to the silence. For it's in the stillness where all true change begins and occurs. Beautiful, beautiful. Wow. For those of you that are a part of our online mystery school, if you head over to the portal, you'll also be able to receive this video. It will be there for you permanently, alongside this month's Oracle card insight, which I promise you is a belter. As always, sending you all so much love. Keep shining.